What is going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new mini course about funnels. If you're new to the channel, I am crazy like this all the time. We are here to shine. So I serve coaches. I'm a funnels guy for, some of the biggest coaches in the space. For example, I just had the pleasure of announcing, who knows Eddie Abu? The fitness guy. He's like, this is shit and this is shit. I had the pleasure of announcing that I actually got to make his funnel, right, for one of his low ticket products. So go and check out his Instagram. You can see the live funnel over there. And so that's me. I'm the funnels guy behind coaches like Eddie, in any sort of niche really. And I'm here to help you understand funnels so that you can use them in your business and to not be caught out by the traps and the challenges that a lot of people face when they come to launch funnels. Now, in my last video, if you go and watch it after this, you'll know that there are some realisms, there's some truth bombs that need to be dropped in this space. And that is me, what you will expect from me, what my Shine Funnels Academy members expect from me is honesty at all times, transparency. And so that's exactly what you can look for. Now, I was thinking, it's been a while since I really did an explainer, like a mini course about funnels and online marketing, and I wanted to do it in a fun way. So I'm going to pretend like you're 5 years old and you barely know your language, but I'm going to explain to you what a funnel can do for your business, and it's going to be a fun one. So, for example, you are here, you are a person, and you want to help people. Right? You're a coach, you want to help people. So this is you and you have a skill. It might be that you love football and you're great at football, or you know how to trade, or property. For example, one of my clients, Tyler Newman, is really big in the property space. So it might be that you have a good skill of buying and selling property and you want to teach people how to make money doing the same thing. Now, this is you here with that skill. So you're a coach plus the skill and you want to help people, which means on the other side, well, here in the middle, let's do this. This is people you can help. I'm going to describe it as people to help. And these are often referred to as leads or prospects. All right, that's literally the basics of it. So you here are the coach, right, or the mentor, we might say. Now, why, if you want to help someone and they're all over here, why is it so difficult? Now, why is it so hard for online coaches to figure out marketing, right? In the online space, on the digital world, why is it so difficult to find these people? Well, the problem is, just like you here, there is a lot of other people just like you. There's competition, okay? So there are many others doing the same. To get to these people, there's only two ways, okay? One of them is with content, okay? Free content. Just like this. And this can include YouTube videos, Facebook posts, tweets, like any way to publish on a free social media platform is a potential way to get from you to the people. Okay? But as we know, there's more stages, so we'll get into it. But the other way is actually paid ads. Now, again, I know that I'm speaking about this very simply, but for a lot of you, you'll appreciate it. I know I do. I know I love when a coach is simple because I can understand it and I can go and apply it. Now, paid ads are basically the same kind of thing. It's content, right? It's a mixture of videos and photos and graphics, but you are spending money to push that in front of these people, okay? Like that. That is stage one of your entire business, going from a coach to the people, is understanding that in order to get to those people, you need to either do free content or you need to do paid ads. Now, the reason here that I've not included things like, cold email or cold calls is because I fucking hate them. Like that. I hate to be frank, but that is the truth. I had 2 cold calls back when I did branding 8 years ago. I did 2 cold calls and I hated every second of it. I tried cold outreach, cold email outreach. I got barely any responses. I hated it as well. I wondered, what if, again, those 2 are very forceful. The way I see it is you have to go to them. It's a lot of work, a lot of effort. Whereas when you do free content and paid ads, you are using your energy, you're creating these assets, and then the people are seeing it. So the arrow actually can go the other way because they are coming to your content. They are coming to your ads. Does that make sense? Right? So for me, a big part of this system, funnels, online marketing for coaches, is attraction is way more fun and it gives you way more freedom. And that is, again, we are here to shine so bright that we actually attract people to our light, to our business. Okay? Now, once you have those people, it's not as simple as it seems. You see, from here, the end result is when you have actually got them from A to B. Okay, so this is B. This is yay, we've got them results. And this is A. And the end result is for you to actually help them go from A to B. But first, there's a few things in the way, right? You need to get the money. You need to make sure they're a good fit. You can actually help them. And so what is the next stage? Well, now you've got the traffic underway. You need some kind of, filtering system. And this is where the funnel comes in. So here we have your funnel. And I think that this is going to make a lot of sense for you guys. If you was to do this manually, let me just put this down for a second and ask you, if you had been posting content, you had been running ads, and you brought people that might be a good fit to you to learn more about your skill that you can help them with, how would you then go about getting the money and getting them from A to B? Well, if you was to do it manually, you would say, well, I'll send them a message. I'll ask them some questions like, all right, where are you? Where do you want to go? What have you tried before? Things like that. Can you invest? Are you committed to investing? Are you wanting a coach? And then, well, if they were a good fit, I would probably have a conversation with them, or not. And if not, great. I would literally say, well, if you're ready to move forward, this is how much it costs. Are you ready to move forward? And if they say yes, okay, well, I'll go and get an invoice, and I'll email them the invoice and they'll pay me. The good news is a funnel can actually do all of that for you. So here's what we want to do. Now we have a place for these people to go. So they go and they enter the top of your funnel like that. And a funnel, again, is a series of pages like this. And there's many different types of funnels. I've done trainings on my favorite funnels on this page. So go and scroll through, have a look. But basically, this will allow you to take all of your best copy, all of your best, I forgot your 5. You don't know what copy means. Okay, all of your best words, right? Words that will make them want to buy. And then you have a clear next step. All right, so I'm just going to try and fit that in here. So the thing a funnel does, again, it takes your best words, your best persuasion that makes them want to buy from you, and then you give them a very clear and obvious next step. And what this allows you to do is put all of that onto one page. Okay, that is called a landing page. A landing page is the first page that they arrive to. They land on it, right? The funnel is the name of all of the pages put together. All right. Now, for example, if this is about your coaching, well, the landing page might look something like this. It might be a couple of sections. There's a big headline at the top explaining who you help and what you'll help them do. Then you have a nice video on it, and that actually is you explaining how you help people and who you've helped in the past. This is called a video sales letter, VSL for short. All right, you can see that. Underneath that, you'll actually have a button where they can go to book in a call with you. And so the second page in the funnel, after the landing page, is literally a calendar. All right, just like that. Super duper simple. Now, these people, again, you might want to add on results and talk about some of the previous people you've already helped. If so, well, they will go on here as videos, as testimonials, as, to share results that you have previously got. Now, then they can go and book in the call themselves, and all you have to do is show up. Okay, so now down here we have we are gonna have a Zoom call like this. You're gonna hop on. It's gonna be both of you chatting like this. Here you go. It keeps blurring out. Sorry about that, guys. And then on that call, you are actually going to then ask them questions, hear more about their journey, and I'll give you one time saver. When they go to book in this call, what you can actually do is add some important questions on there. So you remember how I said, well, if you was doing this manually, you'd be asking them like, where are you? Where do you want to go? This is exactly the type of questions you can do on the calendar, okay? So for example, what are you struggling with? Where are you at right now? Where do you want to go? Are you committed to having coaching? Do you have financial resources to invest in coaching? And then the only way they can book in a call with you is by answering those questions. Now, when you hop on the Zoom call, you actually don't need to repeat those questions. You just need to figure out what is going to get them from this Zoom call to the point where they want to pay you money. Okay? Cha-ching. They want to pay you money. There is a gap here. Okay? They might have some issues. They might not understand. They might ask, one objection. Can you get me from A to B? Another objection. Why does it cost so much? Another objection. Well, I don't have the time. So you need to understand that there are some obstacles that will get in the way of the Zoom call to the payment. Okay, now the cool thing about this system is after so many calls, you're going to start to see what those are, which means you can then go back to your funnel, back to the landing page, and solve those in the words. So imagine if let's just say you're a kid, right? You're a 5-year-old, let's go with this, and you want some sweets, and your mum is like hitting you with all these objections. You can't have sweets because it's too late. You've not eaten your dinner yet. Like, it's going to make you hyper. After 10 times, you finally figure out what actually persuades your parent to give you the sweets anyway. You might say, well, look, I'll just have a couple and then I'll still be hungry for my dinner. Or, all right, I'll save them till after, but can I just have one? So you might be, you're coming up with these ways of getting what you want while allowing the other person to get what they want. You know what I mean? Sales, going from the Zoom call to the money, does not have to be scammy, pressury. I hate that, man. I don't know about you. I don't know if you can tell from just the way I am on my videos, but I don't like that. That's why I love using a funnel. Because by the time somebody arrives to my Zoom call, They already want to work with me, and they've already heard all the possible objections about why they shouldn't move forwards, and they've heard me solving them already through the copy, through videos on my thank you page, for example. So now, with that example of the sweets thing, you're going to literally add all those solutions on here, right? And it'll be like, why I get my sweets even without, being full for dinner or getting too hyper. So use that framework in yours. It might be, again, with fitness, if you're a gym coach, all the objections come up like, I've tried this before, I've been on diets, I'm still fat. If you've dealt with those objections, it's likely you have some really good words that you can now add to the start of the landing page, right? So it might be, hey, if you want to get in your best shape ever, but you are still overweight, no matter how many diets and how many, challenges you've tried, this is for you. Listen up. So now you're catching the attention with the words based on real data of what gets in the way of the Zoom call to the money. Because look, after the money, now we can actually get on the path to helping them. And who doesn't want to do that, right? So that's the next phase. So to actually split this up into numbers for you, well, phase 1 is traffic. Okay, phase 2 is the funnel and the conversion system. It's being able to filter and to stop bad fits coming through your calendar. Number 3 is the sales. It's getting on the Zoom call, dealing with the obstacles and getting the money. And then number 4 is delivery. It's actually helping someone get the result that they are after. And this, my friends, is the ultimate funnel system. Okay, so I really hope that you enjoyed this. And again, it does not have to be perfect. Go and watch some of my other videos. All you need to do is understand that if you can get people to your funnel pages and then eventually they're going to book a call, that's all you need to aim for. All right? Eventually, you are going to get to a point where you are getting amazing people to pay you lots of money, put a little smiley face, and it's going to be a smooth system, and all you have to do is make content or make ads, and the rest is done. Eventually, you might not even take your Zoom calls, your sales calls. You can hire someone for that as well. So if you found this helpful, then I think that you'll enjoy my academy, or to work with me one-to-one, and I actually make these funnels for you, all right, and help you put together this system to where all we have to do is send traffic to the pages, and then people are going to start coming out the bottom of that funnel ready to buy from you. And that is my goal. So leave a like and a subscribe if you, is that what you say? Leave a subscribe? I don't know. Subscribe and turn the notifications on. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, it means the world to me that you stayed here to watch the whole thing. So thank you so much. And again, if you have any suggestions or any questions from this, just leave it in the comments and I'll be more than happy to make videos around what you are looking for. So appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.